All right, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on through the night. We're glad you're here. I'm Eric Sims. I'm from the Cowboy Experience. We're glad you guys came out today. Lucky Rabbit's been kind enough to open this venue up to have a great fundraiser. I'm going to remind everybody we're here to donate money. We're here to raise money for Sandy Creek. There's a QR code on that back TV back there, and there's also some on these tables. If you want a T-shirt, you can donate $30 and get a shirt, which is a pretty good deal. You can also donate and sign the big Texas, State of Texas cutout that's going to be placed up here at Lucky Rabbit when we're done. So there's a lot of great stuff going on. Mark, can you come up here real quick? I bumped into a friend of mine named Mark. Mark had some stuff he was telling me a while ago. Mark has been hands-on in the effort here in the area for recovery and restoration. So Mark, could you share with us a little bit about what you've been doing in your team and what you've got going on?
Absolutely. My name is Mark Corinth. I originally started as a volunteer foreman and coordinator out in Jonestown. I got that place buttoned up in about 5 days. And about day 3 or 4, when I got up here, I was looking for boots on the ground that were hands-on in terms of people that were volunteering here and getting the Sandy Creek area cleaned up. And if I could get everybody to give me y'all's attention for just 5 or 10 seconds, please. I need to acknowledge somebody very, very special to the Sandy Creek community. Amanda, I know you're eating, but get your butt up on here. Hey, y'all, listen, this woman right here, when I got here from Georgetown, I cleaned up Georgetown, and right around July 8th, I met this amazing human being that everybody needs to know. This woman ran a group of about 250 people outside of the Flying K Ranch. They did search and recovery. They did volunteer coordination. They did donation coordination. And she has been single-handedly responsible for anything and everything you could possibly imagine. She didn't know I was going to bring her up here, but y'all need to know the name Amanda Damien. When I got here, she was what enabled me to get me and my teams working for the community. We literally left a volunteer cleanup site an hour ago to get here just to eat. But if y'all would please put your hands together for Amanda Damien.
Thanks, Mark. Amanda, this is, we wanted to recognize a few people, but when I stopped and talked to Mark, you were hands down someone we had to bring up on stage for all the work you've been doing. We reached out to some of our local sponsors that we have for the show and asked and told them what we were doing. They donated some really cool stuff. We've got you a custom Cowboy Experience belt buckle, rock and roll denim, sent you a couple pair of jeans, and some good stuff like that. We've got a card for you, so we've got a whole bag of just appreciation. The belt buckle, yeah, and she's done this with a hurt leg on top of it, a broken leg. She's like Kurt Angle. He won with a broken neck. She did this with a broken leg. So, hey, the belt buckle itself, we only give a few of those out every year, and they are for people who deeply understand and exhibit the characteristics of a real Texan and a real cowboy, and you do that hands down for what you've done for this community. So let's give Amanda another round of applause. And there's a lot of people like this, but she definitely has laid herself on the line. No, thank you for what's going on. So thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. If you guys get a chance, Amanda's going to be signing autographs after she's finished with her chicken fried steak. All right. Not every night. See, Lucky Rabbit has music all the time, but not every night does Lucky Rabbit turn into a damn honky tonk. Tonight, we're going to tonk this place with the music we've got going on for this festival, and we want you guys to donate and have fun, do all that kind of stuff, but we want you to drink, we want you to dance if you want to dance, and we want you to have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Western Express.
Been living like I couldn't believe that shallow grave ain't on me. Right, got whiskey in my veins, keeps me warm and kills the pain. Been running hard and shifting fast, chasing the highs to get 'em back. And when I get to feeling down, I live like the sun is burning out. And I've been racing to the bottom, never coming up to breathe. Lately I've found the empty bottle has been emptying me. Been making friends with the heartache, the ones I couldn't drink away. When booze ain't working anymore, I guess I need me a stronger pour. I've been racing to the bottom and never coming up to breathe. Lately I've found the empty bottle has been emptying me. Austin Roach. Thank you. That's a drinking song of ours. Here's another one of ours. 1, 2, 1, 2. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me. I'll feed you words so sweet, they'll rot out all your teeth. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me, because a lie sounds like a melody when love is all you see. I've heard a time or two that I'm crazy. Word sure gets around this town. 'Cause honey, don't be thinking maybe you can fix my mess and turn this ship around. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me. I'll feed you words so sweet, they'll rot out all your teeth. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me, 'cause a lie sounds like a melody when love is all you see. You should probably be protected, and don't go falling for my charm. 'Cause honey, I'm a bit defective. As I walk right out, I'll promise you the stars. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me. I'll feed you words so sweet, they'll rot out all your teeth. Trust me, darling, you can't trust me, 'cause a lie sounds like a melody when love is all you see. One more time. Can't trust me, 'cause a lie sounds like a melody when love is all you see. Yeah, a lie sounds like a melody when love is all you see. Thank you very much. We're the Western Express, man. It's great to be out here. This is my first time in this little area of the lake. thought I'd been everywhere out in this part of the world. My name is Steven. This is Austin and Saul and Adrian. And we play dance halls around Central Texas mostly. So if you know how to dance and you got a little spot next to you, that'd make us feel right at home. If you don't know how to dance and you got a spot next to you, you can use that space too. That's okay. You don't dance because you're good at it. You dance because you're happy. Right? That's right. See, table 3 gets it. That's right. Same, brother. Yeah, I'm in. Well, here's one you can dance to. Give me a bottle of your very best, 'cause I got a problem I'm gonna drink off my chest. I'm gonna spend the night getting down, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house and tonight I'm whiskey bound. See, I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Well, she packed my bag and opened up the door, and I got a feeling she didn't want me around no more. She caught me in a lie. I was messing around. That don't sound like me. As that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house and tonight I'm whiskey bound. See, I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Thank you. That's a George Strait song. Here's a song by another country boy I like a lot. Specifically from Texas. Just call me lonesome, heartbroken then some. I ain't got no one since you've been gone. And you call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. You used to call me your one and only, but now you only call me someone you once knew. You were my angel before some stranger stole your heart and stole my world when he stole you. So just call me lonesome, heartbroken then lonesome, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You called me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Take it. I see you with him and fall apart again, remembering when I was the only man you needed. We said forever we'd be together. He came between us and now forever lies in pieces. So just call me lonesome, heartbroken then some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Take us out now. Well, we're giving you some songs that we like to play and dance to. We're giving you some of our songs. I played you a couple of those earlier. This is a song I wrote about falling in love on the dance floor at the Honky Tonk. The song's called Loving You for a While. Spectacular night down at the Drain. The crowd and the walls looked like they always have. Drinking and smoking and spending, not giving a damn. Then I turned around and I caught you catching a glance. This place looks a little bit different since you hit that door. And I knew my place was there with you on the floor. And maybe it's not just my crazy running me wild. Honey, I'm gonna be loving you for a while. Say, where do you think you get off flooding my mind and pulling me so close with that look in your eye? Come on and move with me, girl, we'll dance through the night. I'll give you a dip and a kiss under neon lights. This place looks a little bit different since you hit that door. And I knew my place was there with you on the floor. And maybe it's it's not just my crazy running me wild. Honey, I'm gonna be loving you for a while. Give him some love now. This place looks a little bit different since you hit that door. And I knew my place was there with you on that floor. And maybe it's not just my crazy running me wild. Honey, I'm gonna be loving you for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be loving you for a while. Thank you. That's one of our songs. Yeah, I think that's a good one right now, and then we'll maybe think about doing long shots. Well, the songs of ours you've heard so far are our first record that came out a few years back, and in the meantime, we've been writing and recording, and we have a new record that's pretty much finished and waiting to be released, hopefully later this year, beginning of next year. I'd like to play you a few songs off that one, if that's okay. You'll hear this song on Texas Country Radio not too long from now. This song's called "1,000 Promises." Surrounded by a crowd at our old bar, this sea of faces, I wonder where you are. 'Cause your ghost, it haunts this dance floor. Your memory haunts my head. Remembering is poison, but it kills me to forget the way we dance, the way you move, the way you looked at me in the eye when you hung the moon, the way you lied with every kiss and broke 1,000 promises. Of you is all that I look for, but I'd fall to pieces if you walked in that door. So I take this shot of whiskey, smoke this cigarette. Remembering is poison, but it kills me to forget the way we dance, the way you move, you looked at me in the eye when you hung the moon, the way you lied with every kiss and broke 1,000 promises. Every kiss and broke 1,000 promises. The way we dance, the way you move, the way you looked at me in my eye when you hung the moon, the way 1,000 promises. Thanks so much. You'll hear that song on the radio not long from now. What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. The next thing you know, we take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words from me could still upset you. I just gotta make this memory stand clear. You know I'm leaving here better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Guess I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old man to be. You know I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. You know I'm leaving here a better man. Oh, knowing you this way. And things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Take us out now, baby. Come on. Thank you. That's a Clint Black song. Pick me up, you shot me down, stepping out all over town. Drove me back to drinking in this bar. And I found myself a brand new friend. I'm headed down that road again, working on my next broken heart. Happy or sad, it's hard to tell. You taught me how to hurt so well. When it comes to love, I know my part. I play this game and I can't win. I'll be somebody's fool again, working on my next broken heart. Well, I thought all day long you'd be the death of me, that I met one tonight who wants what's left of me. I've seen that look before. She'll tear my world apart, and I'm working on my next broken heart. Up! Thought all day long you'd be the death of me, but I met one tonight who wants what's left of me. And I've seen that look before. She'll tear my world apart. I'm working on my next broken heart. I'm working on my next broken heart. Oh, I'm working on my next broken heart. Bring back the country shuffle, I say. It was good enough for the 90s. It's good enough for now. Well, here's another song that's going to be on our new record. Austin and I wrote this one with our friend Angie Holiday. This song is called I Love You and Goodbye. Before breakfast, a cigarette. Before coffee, thoughts of you in someone else's bed. And by 10 o'clock, I'm waiting for your call. But your voice ain't coming, so I'm talking to these walls. And something tells me it's way too late. to believe we've still got something to say. And something tells me that we just can't. But losing us was damn sure never the plan. And now it's time to get going. And now it's time to get gone. And we don't need to prove who done who wrong. Just kiss me one last time. Babe, I love you and goodbye. Austin. I've tied my heart in 500 knots, asking why the love I try to give can't come across, and why you twist every last word that I say and make it sound like I'm the only one here to blame. But now it's time to get going. And now it's time to get gone. We don't need to prove who done who wrong. Just kiss me one last time. Babe, I love you and goodbye. One more time. Just kiss me one last time. Kiss me one last time. Babe, I love you and goodbye. Hey, thanks so much. That's one of our songs. Nickels and dimes, memories and wine. She's on his mind once again. The same old stew, the same old food. Played by the rules but didn't win. And there's an old love in his heart that he can't lose. He tried forgetting, but he knows that it's no use. He's got a full-hearted memory. It won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a full-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fill him more. world, his only world, that string of pearls that slipped away. 1,000 dimes, 1,000 times, he doesn't mind what they say. Fills the jukebox and plays the same old song, and he fills his glass and then he turns her memory on. But it's a full-hearted memory, it won't let him see. And she walked out the door, he's got a full-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night. He's got a full-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. Thank you, thank you. We're the Western Express. We play a lot around the Austin area, out into the hill country, all the dance halls out west and north. If there's a dance hall within 150 miles of Austin, I've probably played it at some point. Like a lot of the old stuff that it's just music I grew up listening to. Kind of like this one. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. I've got heartaches in my pocket, I've got echoes in my head, and all that I keep hearing are the cruel, cruel things that you said. And I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. Oh, tear stains on my hands, and in the mirror there's a vision of what used to be a man. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. Oh, It's the same old tune, fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. It's been the same way for years. We need a change. Table 6, y'all know what's up. Well, somebody told me when I came to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Oh, Hank made it here. We're all sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done it this way. Did old Hank really do it this way? Hey! 10 years on the road, making one-night stands, speeding my young life away. Tell me one more time, just so I'll understand. Are you sure Hank done it this way? Did old Hank really do it this way? One more time. Five-piece band looking at the backside of me, playing his songs and one of mine now and then, but I don't think Hoss done them this way. I think he did them how he wanted to. Come on! Thank you. That's a Waylon Jennings song. I grew up in the 80s and 90s listening to country music, and I listened to a lot of other stuff too. I grew up out in East Texas near Nacogdoches, which is about 30 minutes from Louisiana. And I was about 33 or so when I found out that Texas had mountains and a desert. I had no idea. A friend of mine said, "Come on, man, we're going to Big Bend." I said, "What's Big Bend?" But I went for my first time about 2018 or so, and I was immediately inspired to start writing music that came from the desert, sounded like the desert. This is a song that started the Western Express. I wrote it after my first trip out there about 7 years ago. This song is called Leyenda. Shadows cast across the land, Louisiana down to the Rio Grande, with eyes like coal and a rose in my hand. There ain't no pistol on my side. I'll lay her body down without a fight. A stolen heart and her love as my prize. Hey, 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 I'm standing tall. Hey, 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 I've never been outdrawn. The moonlight dancing on her face, and I'll find healing in her gentle gaze. And before the dawn I'll rise and make my getaway. I'll never see her crying eyes. I'll run like hell and do my best to hide from this emptiness inside, white as the Texas sky. Hey, 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 I'm standing tall. Hey, 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 I've never been outdrawn. Legend tells that I'm bulletproof, with blood as cold as ice. But it won't be long before they know the truth. The weakness is in my eyes. So when they finally lay me low, I'll rest my head across a pillow of stone, with memories in my mind of the heartache that I've sown. Hey! Hey, 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 I'm standing tall. Hey, 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 I've never been outdrawn. Hey, 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 I've never been outdrawn. She's my lady luck, hey, I'm her wild card man. Together sound. Yeah, we're two of a kind and working on a full house. Well, she wakes me every morning with a smile and a kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman, I'm her hard working man, no doubt. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Well, my pickup truck is her limousine, and her favorite dress is her faded blue jeans. She loves me tender when the going gets tough. Sometimes we fight just so we can make up. Now I need that little woman like the crops need a rain. She's my honeycomb, hey, I'm her sugar cane. We really fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're two of a kind and working on a full house. I'll work on it now. This time I found a keeper. I made up my mind, Lord. The perfect combination is her heart and mine. The sky's the limit, no hills too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps now. Draw the curtain, honey, turn the lights down low. We'll find some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine. Hey, that's what it's all about. Yeah, two of a kind, working on the full house. Yeah, two of a kind, working on the full house. Lord and Mama will be two of a kind and working on a full house. Hell yeah. I was like 7 years old singing every word to that song. I had no idea what the hell I was talking about. My mom's like, "What did you just say?" Our record producer is a guy named John Evans, who has been around the Austin, and not just Austin, the Texas music scene and community for a very long time. He was a rockabilly star back in the 90s. He's produced records for a lot of artists you know, I promise. And has also been a lifelong family friend of mine and my family's. And a couple years ago, I thought, you know what? We ought to play a John Evans song. That's this one right here. This song is called Pass It, Get Down, Dina. Well, she says swing, I say yes. I love to watch her move and throw up her dress. I can't stop dancing on Saturday night. She got her mojo working every cat in sight. There ain't no doubt she can't look meaner. She's a rockabilly gal from Pass It, Get Down, Dina. So bad to watch her look so good. And if my mama won't let me, I bet you that my daddy would. Oh, but juke joints jumping to a hillbilly band. She walks across the floor to that guitar man. She said, take me to a place I've never been. Rock me one time and rock me again. I'll be dancing on the floor like you ain't never seen her. I'm a rockabilly gal from Pasadena. Get down, Dina. So bad to watch her look so good. And if my mama won't let me, I bet you that my daddy would. Oh, she slows down, the lights go dim. The dance floor chills like a midnight swim. She finds a cowboy hat to dance real slow. He's the envy of the crowd, yelling, go cat go. There ain't no doubt she can't look meaner. She's a rockabilly gal from Pasadena. Get down, Dina. There ain't no doubt she can't look meaner. She's a honky tonk gal from Pasadena. Get down, Dina. Well, here's another one that's going to be on our new record. Told you, I grew up real close to Louisiana, man. That swamp got in my blood a little bit out there. This song is called I Just Came Back to Tell You I'm Leaving. Everything I want and nothing that I need, and unto everything there is a season. It was summer in the spring and winter in the fall. The mockingbird sang, you'll forget her when you're gone. Outside the air was full, the moon was freezing. And I just came back to tell you I'm leaving. Give me one good reason. Oh, keep your hands where I can see them. I just came back to tell you I'm leaving. Pack it up and go. Rewind into water spilling on your clothes, and sometimes even seeing ain't believing. Never thought I'd get away, never thought you'd let me go. I'm trying to escape, but I'm standing at your door waiting, so late in the evening. But I just came back to tell you I'm leaving. Looks can be deceiving. I just came back to tell you I'm leaving. Oh, I just came back. I just came back. I just came back to tell you I'm leaving. Hey, thanks. You'll probably hear that one on Texas radio, too. I actually don't write a whole lot of songs. I only write one when I think I have a really good idea for it. And I get those good ideas from different places, you know, girls mostly, drinking, dancing, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, one day about 6 years ago, I was sitting on my couch, and this really, really pretty girl from San Antonio texted me and said, "Can you write me a song about a quesadilla?" And I might be from the country, but I'm not stupid, so I said yes right away, because she's pretty. I went away for about an hour and a half, and I wrote this song. It's called Quesadilla Mamacita. Well, she got hair up to God and tortillas in her hand. She knows exactly what she wants. Sour cream and eating from the pan. Well, she my San Antone Rosita, salty sweet like a margarita. She my salsa senorita, my little quesadilla mamacita. Hey! Don't get thinking she wants to share that cheese and chicken she's piling high. If you get grabby, you'll get that stare. Press your luck and that gal might bite. Well, she my San Antone Rosita, salty sweet like a margarita. She my salsa senorita, my little quesadilla mamacita. She my San Antone Rosita, salty sweet like a margarita. She my salsa senorita, my little quesadilla mamacita. Yeah, she my quesadilla mamacita. Thank you, Table 3. I'd like to play another song that's going to be on the new record. This song's called Texas Gold. Texas, there ain't no silver to find. When your heart wants riches, reach for time and not a dime. There ain't a single hero, someone to keep you safe. When you're seeking shelter, rest in the care you give away. 'Cause it's hard to find love when you're looking in a place you just can't give it. And it's hard to give enough when no matter what, your heart just ain't in it. The hills to keep them from growing free. You can't rule a river or stop it flowing to the sea. And the land ain't listening to the magic words you pray. You'll see salvation in what you leave, not what you take. Hard to find love when you're looking in a place you just can't give it. And it's hard to give enough when no matter what, your heart just ain't in it. Forever, no matter what the song says, but chase tomorrow till there's one you can't catch, and run wide open till your heart starts to shake. When you stand there broken, trust every word you need to say. It's hard to find love when you're looking in a place you just can't give it. And it's hard to give enough when no matter what, your heart just ain't in it. Texas, there ain't no silver to find. When your heart wants riches, reach for time and not a dime. Thank you so much. I wrote that song. I'd like to say a quick thank you all so much for coming out and supporting today. This is so important for the community to come together, and man, it means a lot to be a part of it. It means a lot to do a small part that we can, to come and give you some entertainment. Please be generous with your money. Be generous with your time if you can give it. This is really what it's all about, when the people can come together and help each other out, and when we need it the most, it really is we need the community so much. We need each other so much. And so I wanted to say a quick thank you to y'all for coming out. Thanks to Eric and the team for having us. Eric and I don't really know each other that well. We've hung out a few times, and I like him all right. I was kind of thought maybe he wasn't so sure about me the first time. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'll play you an old song I've known almost my whole life. In a bar in Acuna called Mark Crosby's, I found myself not feeling any pain. I told a Frisco girl I'd come for freedom. She said she'd only come to catch a train. We struck up some idle conversation, traded all the troubles on our minds. One thing led to another in the evening, and I fell in love again for my last time. Blame it on Mexico if you need a reason. You say too much guitar music, tequila, salt, and lime. Blame it on Mexico, but she's the reason that I fell in love again for my last time. Daylight dawned and found me in Del Rio, in a rundown motel room as dark as hell. I felt all the pain of the morning after, and all alone as far as I could tell. Why she left I have no way of knowing. I guess she caught her train and that's a crime. She took everything I ever wanted, and I fell in love again for my last time. Blame it on Mexico if you need a reason. Say too much guitar music, tequila, salt, and lime. Blame it on Mexico, but she's the reason that I fell in love again for my last time. Blame it on Mexico, but she's the reason that I fell in love again for my last time. Hey, thanks. That's an old George Strait song. If you know every word of that song, you probably should check and make sure you took your meds this morning. And you're getting old like me. Make sure you put them in the little plastic thing, your day planner, you know. I got a white one for the morning and a black one at night. Yeah, make sure your AARP membership hasn't lapsed. You're going to need it. taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Show me how this town can shatter dreams. Another lesson about a naive fool who came to Babylon and found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Ain't no glamour in this tinsel land, lost on a wasted line. Painful scars are all that's left of me. I wanna thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind, well, I guess I'll just leave. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music is the only thing that keeps me hanging on. One more time around the dance floor. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. You're the only thing that keeps me hanging on. The dance floor is now open, as you can see. We'll give you another little two-stepping number here. Let's play the hag song. Yeah, y'all move the tables for the dance floor. Y'all better get out of here and move now. Here's a Merle Haggard song. Let's chase each other around the room tonight. And let's play the games we played on our wedding night. And to lock and bolt the doors only right. And let's chase each other around the room tonight. It seems like lately people love to play with fire. And the other games they play are just as bad. And I'd rather stay at home and feel your burning lips and play the kind of games that make me glad. So let's chase each other around the room tonight. And let's play the games we played on our wedding night. And to lock and bolt both adores only right. Honey, let's chase each other around the room tonight. Oh, chase him now. Let's not chase around and make each other weary. Let's leave all our love at home and out of sight. Let's leave everything like jealousy behind us. Honey, let's chase each other around the room tonight. And let's chase each other around the room tonight. And let's play the kind of games we played on our wedding night. And to lock and bolt the doors only right. Honey, let's chase each other, chase each other, chase each other around the room tonight. Hey, thank you. That's a Merle Haggard song. I got married a year and a half ago. My wife, that was our first dance at our reception. Speaking of my wife, I wrote this song for her not long after we got married last year. This song's called 23. You and I, we found each other in the nick of time. In the past I would have jumped and fallen, loved you hard and left you wondering, was I really there? But if I would have met you at 23, Daddy would have said stay away from me. Even I couldn't see the man I'd be. And who could have known one day I'd fly, breathing free and breathing life, not living in a prison in my mind. Oh, I'm glad I found you on the other side. We weren't lost, we were moving toward each other in the dark. And someone knew we'd be together. When we touched, I felt forever. Called it lovely love. But I would have met you at 23. Daddy would have said stay away from me. And even I couldn't see the man I'd be. And who could have known one day I'd fly, breathing free and breathing life, not living in a prison in my mind. Oh, I'm glad I found you on the other side. when the time was right for something new. Love showed up, not a moment too soon. But if I would have met you at 23, Daddy would have said stay away from me. And even I couldn't see the man I'd be. And who could have known one day I'd fly, breathing free and breathing life, not living in that prison in my mind. Oh, I'm glad I found you on the other side. Oh, I'm glad I found you on the other side. Girl, I'm glad I found you on the other side. Thanks so much. I wrote that song. It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. There ain't no use in pretending. Your eyes give you away. Something inside you is feeling like I do, and we've said all there is to say. Baby, break down, go ahead and give it to me. And break down, honey, take me through the night. And break down, I'm standing here, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Take me through the night. Break down, I'm standing here, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Hey, thanks a lot. That was the ghosts of Ray Price and Tom Petty coming together for like a minor key country shuffle. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Oh, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Hey! We are the Western Express, and boy, it's been great being with y'all. We got 2 songs left. This song hit number 26 on the Texas Country Radio chart. This one's called Flower of the Rio Grande. It was springtime down in Texas when I first saw her bloom. She was too shy for the daylight, so I kissed her beneath the moon. When she invited me inside, I promised to be true. She said, boy, I love your loving, but I'll never belong to you. And I crossed the valley and the river just to taste her sweet lips again and feel her embrace for forever. My flower of the Rio Grande. We crashed into each other, burning both ends of the night. She said, you can't share my pillow, I'm sleeping alone tonight. And now the way her perfume calls me just to taste her sweet lips again and feel her embrace for forever. My flower, flower of the Rio Grande. Oh, and I cross the valley and the river just to taste her sweet lips again and feel her embrace for forever. My flower, flower of the Rio Grande. My flower, flower of the Rio Grande. She's my flower of the Rio Grande. Thank you so much. We're the Western Express. It's been great being with you. We got one song left. You might have heard this one on Texas radio. It was all over it last year. My name is Steven. This is Austin, Saul, and Adrian. We're going to be sticking around. Y'all come say hi. We'd love to connect with y'all and hang out and get to know you a little bit. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to eat, have another beer at least. So this is a honky tonk number I wrote. It's called You and Me and the Neon. Y'all been wonderful. Thank you so much. I've been looking for love in the same old place. I found nothing but the same old faces. But since you walked in, you've been on my mind. And you're the only one I can see tonight. So kiss me on the lips with a mouth full of sin. Look me in the eye and take me for a spin on a sawdust floor with a haggard song. It's just you and me and the neon. You and me and the neon. I wanna know your voice and who you are. You can take my arm and steal my heart. Pull me closer, darling, and feel us breathe. Girl, the way we move, it makes me weak. So kiss me on the lips with a mouth full of sin. Look me in the eye and take me for a spin on a sawdust floor with a haggard song. It's just you and me and the neon. You and me and the neon. Come on, Austin Roach. Burn him up, baby. We should share this shot. We'll drink to us and the love we've got. Stay next to me, don't you run away. 'Cause we've got tonight and the dawn can't wait. So kiss me on the lips with a mouth full of sin. Look me in the eye and take me for a spin on a sawdust floor with a song. It's just you and me and the neon. You and me and the neon. It's you and me and the neon. Girl, it's you and me and the neon. We're the Western Express. It's been great being with y'all. Thank you so much. Thanks to Eric. Thank you for the team. Y'all be generous with your money and time today. Thank y'all so much.
All right, everybody, welcome to Country for the Creek. We hope you've enjoyed the day so far if you've been here with us for a while. And if you're just getting here, man, you've missed out on some good stuff, but there's a lot of great stuff still to come. I've got some information to cover and some housekeeping to do, so bear with me. My name's Eric Sims. I'm with the Cowboy Experience. We've been fortunate enough to help co-host this event with the Lucky Rabbit and with 271 Creative House, so we're very grateful that all of you were able to come out tonight and today and support this great cause. 100% of the profits tonight and 100% of the donations that are made tonight are all going to support the restoration of Sandy Creek and our neighbors around here. That's right. So we've put together a hell of a day of music that we hope you've enjoyed so far, and there's more to come. So again, want to thank Western Express for their show. Let's give them a round of applause, those guys. And we want to thank our sponsors. We've got a good amount of sponsors that helped make this night possible. There was Nelson Oilfield Services. Yeah, they're here in the house. You can hear them. Silverton Custom Homes. They're here too. Vistago Print. We've got North Lake Heating and Cooling. Nautical Boat Club. Austin Stone Storage. Baker Flooring and Design, and Baldy's 4x4. There's some fans there. North Lake Travis Chamber of Commerce. We've got, and the last three I just mentioned, which was, again, let's give it up for the Lucky Rabbit. Guys, if you would. Matt and his team here, and I've said this a couple of times today, Matt and Sandra and the leadership team here at Lucky Rabbit have made this place into just a constant source of giving for the last, I think, weeks or since July 4th. So we were happy to partner with Matt on this and knock this event out and do even more. So thanks to Lucky Rabbit, thanks to 271 Creative House, and thank you to the Cowboy Experience. So that team that's here running around too. We appreciate all those guys and everybody partaking in what we're doing. Just some other housekeeping. The silent auction is closing down at 7:30. So you need to get your tickets and put your money in for the raffle and whatever else they've got going on over there. They've got a ton of great stuff. If you have not made your way over there yet today, do it now. We've got the t-shirts and the sign, the Texas State that are going on with, actually Kippy is my daughter, Kip. Kippy's gonna be over there. You guys can go sign those. And all the money donated for those t-shirts and all the money donated for that signature of the Texas State, the state of Texas, is all going to the Hope Center. We're going to hear from them just in a minute, and then that Texas is going to be mounted right here at the Lucky Rabbit for it to stay here and people to see for a long time to come. So next, I want to invite the people from the Hope Center up. We've got them. So the Hope Center partnered with us on this event so that we had a local nonprofit, and that local nonprofit is over here in Lago Vista, and they're constantly supporting the Jonestown and Lago Vista community. So I wanted to give them a second just to tell you who they are and what they do. And so why don't you go ahead and do that, introduce yourself and tell them a little bit about the Hope Center.
Okay. Hi, my name is Micah Weldon, and I am the chair for this year's big event. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Hope Center. We are a local nonprofit. We started in 2021, and we serve our neighbors here on the North Shore. Our building is in Lago Vista on Dawn Drive. This year alone, we have given $63,000 in short-term financial assistance. We've given out over 1,300 bags of groceries. We've provided over 100 hours of counseling for our neighbors. We also go into our schools with our Project Mentor. We work with children in reading programs. But the main thing that we're here for today is to tell you a little bit about our big event. This is our 4th year, and yes, the Lucky Rabbit comes alongside and helps us every year with the big event. But this year, not only are we serving our neighbors in the 78645, but we are also taking on projects in the Sandy Creek area. And so we will be doing some bigger projects in the Sandy Creek area specifically. So That is where the Hope Center comes in. I'm going to let Kristen tell you a little bit about what we're doing in Sandy Creek.
Hi guys, I am the spokesperson for the big event. I'm not really sure how I got that title. I'm absolutely terrified of public speaking, so here we are. What happened in Sandy Creek was absolutely devastating. In the immediate aftermath of the flood, the first priority was to locate and to account for every person living on the creek. Volunteers cleared brush, ensured safety, and began the hard work of cleanup. Thanks to the incredible neighbors here and some amazing organizations like Rebuild Sandy Creek, ADRN Hero, and many others, thousands of volunteers were mobilized. Bringing in equipment, manpower, hydration, meals, and compassion, homes were mucked out, materials were removed, and people were cared for. Now, we have the privilege of going in and linking arms with these organizations, these boots on the ground, and extending the big event out to our neighbors in Sandy Creek for the day of the big event and beyond. We don't just go out for a day. We build relationships with these people and we return again and again, and we stay alongside them to provide stability and through the process of restoration. Currently, what we've done is we've already accumulated 18 pallets of food from Butcher's Brothers to stock pantries for the victims. We've delivered Connex storage buildings, restored septic systems, helped with temporary housing on these properties, and delivered meals since day one, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A big thank you to the community of people. Without you guys, we would not be able to do this. So we're not just in for the short-term essentials. We are coming alongside for long-term support to help our neighbors rebuild their lives, their land, and their homes. Your generosity today is fueling their hope for tomorrow, and we are so grateful and so thankful for all of you coming out and supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Hey, so you heard a little bit about why we decided to partner with the Hope Center and do this, is that we really wanted to make sure that we were locking arms with people in this event that were going to be on the ground for now and moving forward. And a lot of times when these things happen, there's people that rush in at the beginning and they help, and that's great. That's fantastic. But it's a long haul to get all this restored, and there's a lot more to it than just building and tearing down and things like that. There's people's lives that have been destroyed mentally, spiritually, and physically. And so this group's here to help rebuild them holistically. And so we hope you donate towards that. Speaking of donations, there is a QR code on the back TV back there. Everybody in here has a smart device. If you don't have a smart device, come see me. I'll explain what that is and help you get one. If you scan that, you want to put to the drop-down disaster relief. Disaster relief. There's going to be a pop quiz on this in 5 minutes. If you don't get it, they'll cut you off at the bar. You won't be able to get anything else to drink, okay? So you want to make sure you do that donation. Another thing with the donations tonight, and I forgot to mention this earlier, and luckily we didn't have any casualties. If anyone requests Sweet Home Alabama, Devil Went Down to Georgia, or Freebird, we will take your phone away from you and donate $3,000 in your name. Or Jolene may pass. We may let that one go. So just an FYI for some rules for the house. All joking aside, and I know there's a lot of people in here doing a lot of things, but one of the things we wanted to do tonight was just stop for a moment. And if I can get everybody's attention, I know it's super busy, but we wanted to stop and have a moment of silence if that's possible in a room like this. So if you can hear me, here in a few minutes, we want to have a moment of silence for the families who were devastated by this loss. And as we do that, as it's quiet for a few seconds, then I'm also going to read the names of those people that we lost from our community as we remember those. And we're going to say a little prayer in the bar and bless the beer and everything else, and then we're going to move on. So, hey, let's do a moment of silence if you could. Hey, take my hat off, will you? Thank you. I only got 2 hands. So this is what my sweet little girl can do for me. Let's have a moment of silence, and like I said, I'll read these names off after we do that. So let's start now. Ann Daly, Virginia Daly, Betty West, August Gus Panning, Malaya Hammond, Alyssa Martin, George West, Gary Tragote, Braxton Jarman, and Felicity Jarman. Lord, we thank you for the ability to come together tonight and remember these people. We thank you for putting us in a community where we can come together, help each other, connect with each other, and rebuild. At this time, we just ask, we wouldn't ask questions like, why does stuff like this happen? But we would ask the question, what can we do to help make things better for these people who've been damaged, their properties have been damaged, and the community that's been damaged. Help us to do good. Help us to be able to do the right job. Amen. Amen. All right. You're gonna have the lid back on. Thank you. We're making way. We're making way. Is it crooked, baby? Get it on. There you go. Smush it down there real good. Okay. All right. So we got that. So I've got another list I'm going to read. We got something else we're going to do here. All right, guys. There's also something that's equally as important, and we obviously want to make note of the people that we lost and what we're trying to do, but we also want to make note of a lot of the heroes and hero stories that took place during this event, because I think the greatest thing about being a Texan, at least, is that when stuff happens, Texans stick up and take up for Texans. You know, we start forgetting about religion, we start forgetting about color of skin, we start forgetting about all the stuff that normally gets in our way, and people just start jumping in and doing the next right thing to help each other out. And so there's a list of heroes on here, and some of these people are first responders, and some of them aren't. Some of them are just volunteers and people who did the right thing. Can you hold that phone so I can see this? I'm gonna run through this list, and if I screw anybody's name up, you know, I barely graduated high school, and so, you know, please forgive me for that. So, I got Lisa Ross, Sashi Nightingale, Michael Johnstein, Michelle Varela, Janae Lamberton, Angel Maxwell, Alan David, Jamie Richards Whitney, Wendy Daughtry Mars, Cheyenne Marie, Dave Hamilton, Preston Dana, Jarrett Lotta, Timothy Jobert, Jared Honda, Keith Bryant, Fred Hamilton Emery, Annette Sponseler, Nicholas Barrios, Dustin Gavitt, Amber Monahan, Tanya Arsenault. There's a name that says Women with Wagons. And then one we recognized earlier, which was Amanda Damien. And so there's one more person we're going to pull up here and recognize. So let's give them a round of applause. Those are our heroes. Just a list of something. There's a lot more, right? That's a pretty healthy list of people that jumped in and helped, and those are just the ones that we knew about. And right now we want to recognize Mark. Mark, come on up here. Mark is with Jonestown PD. So let's give him a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause for our first responders that are here in the house too, really. We love these guys. I used to hate to see them coming, now I want them around me all the time. Not Mark in particular, just. So Mark, we heard some great stories, and we've heard a ton of stories about people that have helped out. But Mark went above and beyond. And he not only just did his duty, but he's got a past in diving. He was a diver. And he spent a lot of time over the last month just donating his time to help the restoration process, diving, looking for people, trying to find people from, like, I guess the first minutes that it took place, and risking his own life to do that, you know. And so these are things he didn't have to do. These weren't things that even were required within his normal job as a first responder. He just took it upon himself to do what he does best, which is try to protect this community and save the people in this community. And so, Mark, do you have a few words you'd like to share?
Yeah, absolutely, Eric. Thank you, man. Thank you, Trista. Look here, I'm pleased to be up here to speak. Sorry if you can hear me. There you go. All right. I'm humbled. And I'm humbled for one reason, because we call this a community, and a community exists amongst all of us. It's not one way. It's not one way or the other. It's not a creek that divides us. I do each and every one of you the same way. All right? That's what I was trained to do. I stand here and I'm proud of being able to do what I did. All right? I have to say this. Hats off to Jonestown Police Chief Paul Taylor. He's at his nephew's graduation right now in College Station. Let's hear a gig 'em. There we go. There we go. All right. Doesn't matter. We can work together. My point is, it doesn't matter what divides us, whether it's a creek. It's where we come together as a community. And I love each and every one of you. I couldn't do it without myself, my family, my fiance. I've got a 24/7 Marine crew that takes care of my boat, no problem. He never let me go. I never had an excuse not to search, and I would do it for everything. At the same time, Melissa, you know, Dad, where are you at? If you find that 6'5", 250 guy, there he is, he's sitting down. Well, y'all go ask him why I did it, because he told me never to give up. My brother's here, he's from Texas Task Force 1. It's all in our blood, and we just do it, and that's what we're trying to do. God gave me that skill, all right, and I'm here to give it back to you as a community, and that's the only way that we survive, all right? Together as a team is how we survive. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate the thanks, the appreciation. I got one more I'm looking for, and I want to say a prayer for him. Take your hats off. Heavenly Father, I pray tonight that you're with his family. I pray you're not only with his family, but with his team, man. What he did that night, we can never recognize. I'm not saying I'm going to find him, but I love him. And I'm going to do everything I can. What we do is not always in a timeline, but what we do as a community is a headline. I love each and every one of you, and I'll do anything for you. And I'll see you tomorrow, because tonight hadn't ended. I love you. Amen.
Good stuff. So, Mark, we wanted to give you a few things before you head out. First off, let's hear it for Mark again, guys. Local hero. So we got a few things. We talked to a few of our team members and a few of our sponsors and had them put together some stuff. One, we got you a really nice bottle of E.H. Taylor down there. So you can take that. You can't crack it in here. You got to wait till you leave. But we got that for you. Our friends over at Rock and Roll Denim sent you a hat and a couple pair of jeans. So they got that for you. We got you a custom, if you want to open that up, it's a custom belt buckle right there that's from the Cowboy Experience. So we had those made. We don't give those out to very many people every year, but they are designed and given out as a reminder and an example of someone who exhibits excellence in the state of Texas. So we got that for you, buddy. And then we also had I called a friend of mine that owns Dufresne Watches down there, and he's an Austin watchmaker, and had him get you the it's called the Lake Travis wristwatch, buddy. So we wanted to make sure you had that to remind you of how much we care about you and how much we appreciate what you do every day for all of us. So let's hear it from Mark, guys. Appreciate you, man. All right. Thanks again, Mark. Family, everybody let's go. Yeah, now it's time to get down, right? All right. I said this earlier. Lucky Rabbit is a great place. We get to come in here all the time and listen to music. But tonight, we turned this place into a Texas honky tonk. We've had country music going, and we're going to keep the country music going here in just a little bit with Pug Johnson, who's one of the best recording artists that's up and coming in Texas. If you guys haven't heard this guy, you're in for a treat. And not too long from now, when you see him elsewhere, you're going to be saying, I got to see that guy at the Lucky Rabbit before his career just absolutely exploded. So it's going to be a fun night for us. Again, want to thank Matt and Sandra and the people at the Rabbit. Matt, I don't know where you are right now. He's probably working. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Wave at everybody. Matt, thank you for doing this. This guy's, we called him up and said, hey, we got an idea, and he was like, let's do it. Let's do it. And he was like, we're already doing stuff. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep going. So he's all in for that. A couple people on his team I want to recognize are Mike in the back that's on sound. Guys, give Mike a round of applause. We wouldn't have a show tonight if it wasn't for Mike. And Shelby, who's not here, Shelby helped put a lot of the marketing material together so that everybody knew we were having this event tonight. And then over from our team, right over here in the cowboy hat, we would not be here tonight if it was not for Phoebe Rust. Phoebe, give him a little wave over there. You got to give Phoebe a round of applause. So again, we're trying to raise a bunch of money tonight, guys, a bunch of money. And the only way we're going to do that is if everybody gets out their phones, AKA their wallets, is that they scan that QR code and they give. And so we're asking all of you guys to give until you're uncomfortable. And maybe, have one less beer, I don't know, or maybe not. Or maybe wait till you have one more beer and then give more again. You can get the t-shirts at the table. You got the silent auction over there, and you get to sign the state of Texas. It's going to go up in here. Coming up in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Pug Johnson. So, hey, we're going to get some more donations. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have a good time. So hang out with your friends and family, and we'll get the show started in just here in a minute.
Check, check, check. Hey, 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 check. Stage right. Hey, center, stage left, and drum wedge. Everybody hear me on stage, okay, in their monitor? Groovy. What I did just now is I just loaded a blank scene. That means that there's currently nothing inside of any of the wedges. So now is a really good chance for you to let me know what it is you need, but not your only chance. I promise to be right here with you throughout the entire show, and we can make adjustments at any time. We are just looking for a starting point right now, and I do like to start with the drums. Go ahead and give me your kick whenever you're ready. Would you like this in your drum wedge? Okay, coming in slowly for you. Slowly coming up. Somewhere right there. Okay, stage volume may change things. Don't hesitate to let me know if you do end up needing adjustment. If everybody's happy with kick drum, I'm ready for a snare. Everybody's happy with snare. I'm ready for a hi-hat. Go for a rack tom. Excellent. Floor. And you hit your snare drum one more time for me. Couple more. Groovy, thank you. After drums is going to be bass. After bass will be stage right electric, then center. Hollow body. Go for bass. Drummer, how are we doing back there? We're on bass guitar. Can everybody hear bass guitar okay? Again, stage volume may change things. Don't hesitate to ask for adjustments at any time. If we're happy on bass, I'm ready for stage right, electric. Drummer, how are we doing back there? I see you on stage right. Coming in on stage right first. Here it comes, coming at you. Coming in slowly. Somewhere right there. Drums, how are we doing? Can everybody hear stage right electric okay? Groovy, if we're happy on that, I'm ready for center. Center, coming in, downstage center. Downstage center, slowly coming at you. Still coming. Somewhere right there, play for your drummer, please. Coming into the drum wedge. Okay, somewhere right there. Groovy, groovy. If everybody's happy with that, let's move forward with stage right vocal. Stage right, then we'll get center.
Times and honey, it shows, I guess.
Coming in, stage right.
Been
Monitor
once or twice
first,
that
coming
you
at
could say
you.
that I was repossessed.
Coming in.
One little thing that I
Coming
think
in.
ought to be understood.
Slowly.
It ain't how you look, it's what you got under your hood.
Okay, coming in the center, downstage center.
Well, I may be one, but
Downstage
baby, I
center,
ain't one
coming in.
now. Let me take you for a ride, and I'll
Slowly.
show you what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Somewhere in that area. Drums, everybody hearing that vocal okay?
Guarantee.
Excellent. We're okay with that. I'm ready for center vocal. Coming
I
in.
got one hand on my whiskey. I got one hand on my gun.
Coming in downstage center, coming at you first.
I got one hand on my whiskey.
Coming in slowly.
I got one hand
Slowly,
on my
still
gun.
coming.
Lord, that gal of mine
Slowly.
just told me
Keep on going for your drummer. Coming in
that
the drum
I
wedge.
ain't her
Drum
only
wedge,
one.
okay? Somewhere right there. And everybody's hearing that okay for a starting point? Yes, sir. A little center guitar on stage left. Absolutely. Coming in for you. Coming in slowly. Coming up. Somewhere right there. Right on, guys. Y'all want to go ahead and play as a full band? I'm going to bring the house music out. I'm going to be right there in front of you with an iPad. I'm real good at reading sign language, but I want you to play until you're happy, and then we'll break into your show, okay? Are we all on the same page with that? Groovy.
I can't write no song, Lord, what'll I do? I have to go back home here in a week or two. Ain't no brown liquor is keeping me out of tune. Can't write no song, can't sing no blues.
Can't buy no beer, 'cause my money's all gone. Now it's crystal clear, I've been living wrong. And Lord, if you can see fit to send me down one little song, I could buy me some beer and keep living wrong.
And I got bloodshot eyes and Lord, my mind is blown. Tell me, what do you use for a muse when you're all alone? And all my vices ate up my devices, and I can't even write a decent country song.
Hairline's good. Cool.